Hello YouTube, this is VidHead85, and I am really immigration. Let me talk a little bit about that. First of all, my ancestors didn't want to be here. We didn't know about this country. We really didn't care, but we were sent over here because the colonists couldn't make the Indian slaves on their own land because they knew everything. They knew where they were. And, here we were in the jungles, the savages of Africa, just swinging along on branches like Tarzan. Of course, most Africans will tell you that that's not true. Here we are. And the colonists wanted, to sow their royal oats or whatever they wanted. And here you go. Here we have it 200 years later, America, the land of the free and land of opportunity for rich white men, of course. They didn't add that until Citizens United in 2012. But why the hell is Joe Arpaio still sheriff? Why are we always sitting here talking about immigration when in fact immigration built this country? I mean, I understand that, we can't just take everybody, because we don't know who's trying to hurt us and all that other stuff. But when you really look at it, if you really want people who are going to speak American, we're going to be speaking Native American, because you don't get any more American than that. So the next time I hear someone say, "You're in America, speak American," I'm going to tell them, "Fuck you," and learn from the Indians. Or, excuse me, Native Americans, because Columbus thought that he was in India. This genocidal ass. Anyway, epic rap battle between Christopher Columbus and James Kirk. That's where I got that genocidal ass part from. That was a really good rap battle. But again, that plays into the immigration deal. But the whole thing is, though, that like we're everybody wants to be tough on immigration, but we don't want to get tough on those companies that actually send American jobs overseas. We want to get tough on crime. But then again, the only people that get tough, the only tough on crime basically means tough on minorities. Let's just face it. The criminal injustice system is just stupidly bizarre. Like, I mean, I can be charged with a crime, and then I will get some years behind bars. Just like, oh, let's take a look at it. Minnesota, Cece McDonald was killed a man defending herself from herself. And the guy had a swastika tattooed on his chest. That should have been enough, but the asshole DA decided, I'm going to make an example of her because she's black and transgender. So why not? Hell, Cece, you're going to go away for 3 years in a men's prison. At first I heard it was 21. But I mean, that was, first of all, the man was killed in the commission of a crime. I think that should absolve it right there. But then Darun Ravi, who was an accessory to murder, gets 30 days in prison? What the hell? But immigration is tough on immigration simply means I'm a rich white man who wants to hire hire the illegal ones, but when it really comes right down to it, I'm just gonna not want them in my country. And this whole nativism bullshit, get the fuck over that. Really, if anybody's talking about this is our country, you stole that land from the Indians, you fucktards. Like, that really just pisses me off too. And within maybe 10, 20, 30 years, Spanish is going to outlive, or at least outrank, English. Mainly because of counting bilingual people in there too, because those who speak Spanish will also be learning English as well. And if anything, I'm learning on becoming bilingual because I've always wanted to learn Spanish. And the problem is, like, you go to Europe, people know like 3-4 languages. You come here, the only language people know is English. That's stupid too, because English isn't even English. Like, we speak a bastardized London version of English. And even then, like, a trunk in Britain is a suitcase. We call that a suitcase. A trunk is either behind a car or before or in front of an elephant. What is it? Chips. We sell those in a bag here. If you go to jolly old England, you'll see it with fish and chips. That's what they call it. I kind of like the waffle fries. But anyway, I digress a lot. But, well, actually, it's kind of not exactly that. But, I mean, if I see one more immigration thing, like SB 1070, the Supreme Court better overturn that, or at least block some crazy part of the crazy parts of it. Like, I know that Jan Brewer said that she wants to protect her Arizona's borders. But that doesn't mean that every time you stop a Mexican, which most of them are Mexican because they're close by, that doesn't mean other Spanish-speaking people don't go to Arizona. I wouldn't want to go to Arizona. I want to skip Arizona. In fact, if I didn't know Kitty and Cheryl Lambert Rudd, I would have sworn Arizona was just a big-ass desert of racist asses. But, of course, they have those in New York, too. So I shouldn't generalize. But anyway, the whole thing for me is that, you know, for us to try and say, you're in America, speak American, well, in that case, we break out the abacus and the wampum, you know, because we're going to need that if we're going to speak American. So that's my whole thing. Immigration built this country. It will continue to be there and do it. We need to make it easier for legal, documented immigrants to come over. I hate calling people illegal aliens. That's almost like, okay, wait a minute, what about the, what is it, Tanktonese from Alienation? You know, that's definitely an illegal alien because nobody looks like you here. But that's a whole nother thing. Alienation was a really good show. I used to watch it as a kid. I always liked it. I never knew that they were called Tanktonese till later. But that's my whole rant about immigration. It's just crazy that Sheriff Joe Arpaio arrested a 6-year-old girl who was carrying bubble gum. Like, what was the whole thing with that? Like, Joe Arpaio, if somebody shot him in the ass, I would laugh and I would, like, want to get the autograph of whoever did it. I'm not advocating that, but I'm just saying. It would be fortunate. For me, because I said it. You know, it happened, and of course it would be on the news, but I don't know. Anyway, just Arpaio, every time I think about him, all I think of is, yeah, old white dude who's racist. Yeah. So, I'll see you later, Bithead 85. Talk to you later.